Okay, guys, so welcome to the ultimate Indian dropshipping workshop from 0 to 1 crore per month. This is going to be a step-by-step guide by yours truly, Ecom Tushar, or just Tushar, just like my family and friends call me. They don't call me Ecom Tushar. Okay, chalo, start karte hain, right? So first of all, you guys must have known me either from Instagram, or you must have seen an ad from me, or you must have gotten an email from me, or a WhatsApp from me, or a call from my team, or on my Telegram channel. Yes, we are everywhere. We are everywhere. Okay. My team and I work really, really hard to organize these workshops, and get as many people as possible. So, first of all, thank you so much for taking out the time. It is a great, great Sunday, and I'm really happy to be here. I actually have goosebumps right now. I'm so excited for this workshop. I'm in the zone today. So meet your mentor. First of all, hello, my name is Tushar. I'm really, really happy to meet you. I'm an e-commerce entrepreneur. I have been running e-commerce businesses for the past 7 years, 8 years, something like that. Okay. I did start back in 2015, but I'll come to my story in a bit. So yes, 7 years of experience, sold thousands of products on Facebook ads, on Instagram ads, Google ads, just have had a little bit of experience, have had a lot of fun in this journey as well. I've also sold in multiple markets and countries: USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, India, France, Belgium, Denmark. A lot of it, because when you're in e-commerce, the world is your oyster. When you learn how to sell, you can sell it anywhere. Simple as that. I've also spent upwards of 30 crores on advertising and marketing. So Facebook, yes, has gotten a lot of money from me. Facebook and Google have taken a lot of my money, but they've also given me a lot back, which I'm very, very grateful for. And that is something that I'm here to teach you today. So here's my story. Okay, I'm gonna go through my story, and please listen carefully, because I know you guys might be somewhere in this journey right now. Okay, so I graduated from college right in 2015. I did my BBA from Surajmal IP University. Ab yaar, when I graduated, I had no idea what to do for work. Honestly, even before getting into college, I had no idea what the hell am I gonna do with my life. Ye e-commerce, wasn't there at that time. First introduction to e-commerce, because उस time पे ना Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, Paytm, Shopclues, if you guys remember these names, these websites were getting very, very popular. Okay, and they were just coming into the market. They were just starting off their sort of market journey here, and I was like, to hell with it. I'm also gonna start selling something. So I set up a small office near my home in Delhi, and I started selling, wallets, shoes, belts, accessories for men and women. अब उस टाइम पे कुछ पता तो था नहीं कि ऑनलाइन सेलिंग होती क्या है. आई जस्ट थॉट, ओ Amazon है, I will list my product on there. Flipkart, I will list my product on there, and I will start getting sales. Clearly that did not happen. I completely failed. I did that for 1 year. I used to go to the office every day at 8:30, 9 a.m., stay till like 6 p.m. I had like two teammates, two workers who would pack the orders, ship the orders. 1 year later, I realized, what the hell am I doing? I have zero knowledge about anything, and I'm just starting a business without any knowledge. And of course, it was a complete failure. So I stopped it. Then I thought that I need to take up a job. This was in 2016 September now. So I started in 2015 and I closed it down in 2016. All right. Then I thought I'll take a job at a startup. So because I thought I needed experience, I needed to learn how a business works, how a business grows. I needed to, work under people who are already, running a business. So I took up a job at a startup, and my salary was 14,000 rupees per month. This was again 2016 September. And at that job, I gave it my all, like as everyone does. Everyone's very hardworking at the job. So it was my first job. I was very, very excited. I was like, I'm gonna give it my all, yaar. मतलब मैं ना अपना full effort लगाऊंगा. I was the business development manager. I was editing videos. I was doing sales. I was doing marketing. It was literally just a small team of 5 people, and I was their first hire. They were like 3, 4 co-founders, and then it was just 16-year-old Tushar. And again, Tushar had no idea what the hell he was doing, but I still gave it my all. Okay. And after 6 months in 2017 March, that startup simply failed. It did not have any money. It did not get any funding. And then I quit, obviously. So now from March onwards, like April, May, June, July of 2017, I was like completely jobless, completely directionless, completely purposeless. You don't know. The worst feeling is like when you don't know what you have to do next, when you have nothing to look forward to, you feel so like lost, and you just hate everything. You don't know what to do. You're just watching TV all day, binging on junk food. Like, it was just a bad time. And I was honestly on the verge of depression because I had no idea what the hell to do. So in that meantime, what I used to do, I used to actually go up to my friends, and I used to, who had like, jobs and businesses, who were doing really good in life. They were climbing the ladder. They were, moving forward in their life, earning money specifically. And I used to go up to them. I used to ask them, yeah, like, why are you doing what you're doing today? I'm very interesting. How have you made this decision that तुम्हें life के साथ ये करना है आज? How did you make this decision? How did you realize that this is the right path for you in life? I used to write these down. I used to like actually have a questionnaire that I used to ask my friends. I used to go to their home. I used to bug them a lot, but they were nice friends. They still are nice friends. And, they used to answer it for me. And sooner or later, I realized that everyone does what they're given in life. जो उन्हें कोई बोल देता है ना, वो लोग वही करना शुरू कर देते हैं. No, very few people actually just go a different path and actually create their own path. And that's when I realized that, maybe I want to do something like that. But after that, in 2017 August, I actually got a job offer from this company called LBB, Little Black Book. If you guys know, if you guys are in Delhi, you might know what that is. Okay, so I was a senior writer there. So writing is something that has come naturally to me for a long, long time. And I used to write a lot in my school and my college. And that's when I took up the job at LBB. And since till 2019, I did that job for 1.5 years. And it was one of the best times to take a job, like for me personally, because at that company, I actually learned what teamwork was, how leading a team actually worked. But towards, end of those 1.5 years, I started feeling unfulfilled completely, right? Now, from 2017 August to 2019 April is when I did that job. But in between, in 2018 August, I started searching how to make money online, just started Googling, and just started thinking कि यार ये कैसे करना है. I want to do something of my own. I'm done with the job. I don't want to do it no matter how great the job is. That's when I started searching, how to make money online. And that's when I came across dropshipping. I started watching videos on YouTube, taking little courses, getting PDFs and this and that, and started doing my research into it. Fast forward to October in 2018 once again. I still remember the date. It was 23rd of October 2018. And it was one of my really close friends' birthday. So I was supposed to go out at night that night. But I decided that, okay, today I'm gonna try to make my first sale. So what I did was I paid an Instagram influencer. This was a US based influencer. So I paid her $100, okay, which at that time was like 7,500 rupees. And at that time, my salary was only 30,000 rupees. So I was literally giving away 1/4 of my salary for a 24-hour post. Okay. So, and it was a meme page. I honestly just told them that post this meme, and that meme included, one of my products on my website. And I had my website link in there, link in bio on Instagram. So I paid her $100, and I went out with my friends. And I still remember 23rd October. This is like 12:30 a.m. of some sort. And I got like that first Shopify notification that, you got a sale for like $19.99. And that's when I realized that, holy hell, like I'm in India, out, celebrating with my friends, celebrating my friend's birthday, and I sold something to somebody in the US by just posting a meme on a page. And that's when I realized that e-commerce is something that is global and it works. Okay. And the next day, I actually woke up. Okay. So I paid her $100 and I woke up the next day. Can you guys guess how many sales I actually woke up to the next day? Can you actually think about it? Like $500, $10, 20, 7 to 10. All right. Tell me in dollars, guys. Let's just give me a guess in your dollars. So I paid her $100. Awesome. 100,000 to 2,500, 7,000. Amazing guesses, guys. So yeah. So the next day, I actually woke up with $700 in sales. I remember it was like $715. And that's when I realized that $700 at that time was somewhere like 50, 60,000 rupees. And I'm like, did I just make my monthly salary in like one night? Not even a full day, in one night. I actually ended up finishing the day at like some $1,100. And since then, I was like, this is all I want to do. I don't want to do anything else in my life, because till then I didn't know what to do with my life. And at that exact moment, on that day in the morning when I woke up, I knew this is what I wanted to do. Now, fast forward to March 2019. Okay, now we're coming to the end of when I quit my job. And I'll tell you, it's a funny story how I quit my job as well. So I was in Goa with my friends. Okay, I had earned a little bit of money doing this e-commerce thing by then. So I thought, as every bachelor does, as everyone does, let's go to Goa with my friends. So I'm in Goa with my friends, and we're sitting by the poolside and we're chilling, we're having a good time. And I check my phone, and at that point I was doing $4,500 per day in sales per day. Okay, $4,500 was somewhere over 3 lakh rupees per day that at that point. And that's when I realized that this is it. So I went back on the 12th of March, and 10th of March is my birthday. So that's why I was in Goa for my birthday trip. And I went back on the 12th of March, and I put in my resignation. And on the 12th of April, after 1 month of my notice period, it was my last day at my job. And since 2019, 12th April till today, e-commerce is something that I've been doing full time, teaching people how to do it, doing it myself, building a team, and just involved in e-commerce through and through. And that has been my story, right? That has been my journey. So you might be at any part of this journey right now. Nobody's journeys are the same, but I know that you've joined this workshop today because you're somewhere in the middle right now, right? You're not here, you're not at the starting, you're somewhere in the middle, right? And I'm hoping to change that for you today myself. All right, so here's what I've been able to achieve since then. Just some personal results and some more personal results. 5 crore 46 lakhs, 1 crore 32 lakhs. That's just in 1 month. Again, I'm not showing this to show off or to brag. I'm showing these results to you to show you the scope in this business, and this is all Indian rupees. This is not even international. So I've also been lucky enough to speak at some prestigious universities, Symbiosis Pune, Narsi Monji Mumbai, Masters Union Delhi, conducting workshops. And I've also judged some dropshipping challenges at Masters Union, so like these colleges and universities have actually called me, and it's been amazing to see that, dropshipping and e-commerce is now also making its way into actual colleges and universities. So, when people say it is dead, it's not going to work anymore, I like to show them these pictures that it really is not. Right, moving on. These are some of the brands that I've actually worked with, in my journey: Shopify, Amazon, Nasimonji, Printify, Odoo, PhonePe, Klaviyo, Shopify Partners, Masters Union, again, Tarun Tailani, Shiprocket. It's just been an amazing journey because it has opened so many doors, and I've worked with some amazing brands at this point that I feel really lucky. And this is my favorite part. I've been lucky enough to train some amazing people, and these are the results from those people. These are not even my personal results, but this is the part that in my journey I have been the most proud of. All right, and here's some more results. If you'd like to take a screenshot and zoom in, you feel free to do so. All right, now moving on. So guys, the free bonuses worth 15,000 rupees will be coming at the end. So like I said, please stay till the end and we will be sending those to you via email. All right, so now before we move on, guys, there's a one very important question that I need to ask you guys. Why do you want this? Okay, like, why do you want this? I'm not asking you why you here on this workshop today. I'm asking you, why do you even want to learn this, right? What is your end goal? Is it freedom? Is it retiring your parents? Is it money? Is it personal goals? Is it travel? What is it? Tell me your why. Like, to earn more, financial freedom, money, freedom, both, passive income, retiring my payments, all of our parents, all of the above, money, freedom. Amazing. So guys, that's what I'm asking you, right? Like, make sure that you know why you're doing this, because see, जब तुम पैसा कमाने जाते हो ना, money is the only thing that you see. But I'll tell you this from experience. Once you've earned a little bit of money, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to make you earn a lot of money, but I want you to remember what your core reasons are. कि actually में मैं ये क्यों कर रहा हूँ या कर रही हूँ, that why am I doing all of this? Why do I want to earn the money also? Because सबको पैसा चाहिए यार. Even like even a fruit vendor selling the fruits and vegetables on the side of the road wants money, right? And maybe he just wants it to feed his family. But if you want to earn a lot of money, if you want to become rich, if you want to become wealthy, you need to realize what your why is. Because if you don't know your why, after a point, let's say you've earned 50 lakh rupees, you'll be done. You'll be like, okay, you'll become complacent, you'll become satisfied, you'll be like, okay yaar, ab aur kya kamana hai, itna hi kafi hai. You don't want that. Always remember your why. Okay, again, so these are the kind of responses that I wanted. So thank you guys, there were some amazing responses. All right, we will move on now. So today's topics, guys: what, who, why, and when of Indian dropshipping, the complete process, right? Understanding the complete process, legal compliances and registrations. Be ready to be surprised by this answer. Just give me a second while I turn down the temperature on my AC. All of this talking is making me heated up completely. So understanding the process, okay, legal compliances and registrations, कि भाई company, GST, income tax, taxation. I know I get a lot of these questions, and you guys also might have all of these questions, and I'm going to answer this for you, but be ready to be surprised for such an answer. We'll also talk about product research, website designing. Yes, I'm going to show you how to build a website live on this workshop. Meta ads, fulfillment, and like I said, how you will make money and your potential income. Okay, so let's get started with the basics, right? There are a lot of newbies here. So what is dropshipping? Okay. So in just few words, dropshipping is just a fulfillment model. Okay. And you can sell anything using this model. अब देखो, ट्रेडिशनल बिजनेस मॉडल क्या होता है? You buy the inventory first and then you sell it to the customer. But in a dropshipping business model, you first sell to the customer and then you buy inventory later. So that way you don't have to invest in the inventory beforehand. And of course, you don't need any employees or office space. You actually really just need a laptop and a nice Wi-Fi connection. A nice Wi-Fi connection is very, very important. You can't have a slow business. Okay. So, oh my God, I just moved my whole table. So sorry. So, right, here's the basic 8-step process of dropshipping. Okay, make sure you're paying attention. So, first step is to find a product. Of course, you want to find a product, a high demand product that you can sell to the people, right? Second step is to build a website to sell it on. Obviously, you can't sell it by calling or by Instagram or by Facebook. You need a good website so you can scale your numbers. Okay, find a product, build a website. Third is driving traffic. What does driving traffic mean? It simply means getting people to your website to buy your product. Driving traffic essentially means getting users to your website. Simple as that. Find a product, build a website, get people to that website. Number 4 is getting the orders, right? This encloses having a good website, having a good offer, having a good product. This is step number 4. Step number 5 is sending your orders to your supplier, because you don't want to fulfill the orders. You don't want to send the orders directly to your customer. You have to have your supplier do that, right? We're not in the business of operations or shipping. हम shipping company नहीं चला रहे हैं. Our whole job is to get orders and make money. The back end part, the shipping part, the delivery part, somebody else will take care of that, and that will be your supplier. Okay. Find a product, build a website, get people to the website, get the orders, send the orders to the supplier. Next, the supplier will ship the orders to the customer, right? Then you have to do customer support, because of course some customers will have some questions. Not all of them, but 5-10% of them will email you, will WhatsApp you, will call you, and you have to take care of them, because a good business is based on customers, right? And that's how you earn good money. When you scale this whole process by finding a product, building a website, getting people to the website, getting the orders, sending the orders to the supplier, supplier sends the order to the customer directly, and you do some customer support, and the last step is earning that money. Okay. Now, the best part is, of course, anyone can do it. If you're a fresher, if you're a stay-at-home parent, if you're a single parent, anybody, even if you have a job right now, you have a government job, a private job, anybody can do it, because there's no barrier to entry here. Okay. अभी है किसके लिए यार? कौन कौन कर सकता है इसको? देखो, स्टूडेंट्स, फ्रेशर्स, मदर्स, फादर्स, जब anyone who wants a clear career path, right? Remember how I told my story, like जब मुझे career path ही नहीं पता था क्या करना है. Like this is that what I'm talking about. If you want a clear career path, this is going to be for you. Now, you can just start with a savings bank account. You do not need any kind of company or GST registration. This was the surprise answer that I was letting you guys know about, because so many people ask me, do I need to register for a GST? Do I need to register a company? You don't need any of that. If you have a savings bank account, better if you have a current account, you can get started with your business. Okay, so don't worry about any kind of legalities or incorporation or GST or any of that. Forget about all of this. We're here to have you start your own business. Okay, now let's begin right from the top. I hope you guys are excited. I hope the Josh is high in the chat, and we are gonna get started now. Awesome, cool guys. All right, cool. We're gonna start off now. So the first part, like I said, first part is finding a product. So I'm gonna show you 4 different methods of finding products online. So method number one is Facebook ad library. Now this is Facebook ads library. You have to go to this link, facebook.com/ads/library. Okay. And here is where you will land up. Okay. Now this website is from Facebook itself. You don't need any Facebook account or sign up for a new account or pay for this website. It's completely free. Anybody can use it and so can you. All right. So this is how you use it to find your first product to sell online. Now we are going to search ads. Now what this website actually does basically is it shows you other advertisers ads, so you can spy on them. Okay, your ads will also go here so people can spy on you too. But Facebook now provides complete transparency. Basically कोई भी advertiser अगर ad चला रहा है यहाँ पे तो आप उनके ads देख सकते हो. Simple as that. Okay, now where are we going to search the ads for? We're going to search for in India. Okay, what will be our ads category? You have to make sure this is all ads. Now here you can easily just use a keyword like 50% off today. Now why are we using 50% off? Because every advertiser that has an offer will tell people, okay, 50% off today. So whatever advertiser has 50% off today in their ads, it will show up here. Okay, now you can see we have over 19,000 ads and 19,000 results. These are all products that you can start selling yourself. Now one thing we have to do before we move on is head over to filters. इस पे अब हमें फिल्टर लगाना है. फर्स्ट फिल्टर इज वी ओनली वांट टू सी एक्टिव एड्स. वी डोंट वांट टू सी इनएक्टिव एड्स और बोथ ओनली एक्टिव, बिकॉज दैट्स ऑल वी केयर अबाउट. Next up, media type. Our media type will always be videos because videos do the best on Facebook as ads. So we will also search for just videos. Third, impressions by date. Now here you can see that it's also showing us ads that are launched on 8th September, which is today. But we don't want to see ads that are launched today. Why? बिकॉज यार वो प्रूवन नहीं है ना एड्स. वो किसी ने अपना अभी अभी एड लॉन्च किया है तो हमें क्या पता कि वो प्रॉफिटेबल है या नहीं है. मे बी इट्स दैट एडवर्टाइजर फर्स्ट डे ऑफ रनिंग एड्स, सो यू डोंट नो दैट इफ इट्स प्रॉफिटेबल और नॉट. तो हम क्या करेंगे इसमें, हम यहाँ पे 10 दिन पीछे जाएंगे, राइट, विच विल बी द 28th of August. हम 10 दिन पुराने एड्स देखना चाहते हैं. बिकॉज थिंक अबाउट इट, अगर 28th अगस्त को किसी एडवर्टाइजर ने एक एड लॉन्च किया है और वो आज 8 सितंबर तक अपना एड चला रहा है, व्हाट कैन दैट मीन? इट कैन ओनली मीन वन थिंग, दैट एड इज मेकिंग दैट एडवर्टाइजर मनी. भाई वो पैसे कमा रहा है उससे. अगर वो उससे पैसे नहीं कमा रहा होगा, इफ इज नॉट प्रॉफिटेबल फ्रॉम दैट एड, व्हाई विल ही रन इट फॉर 10 days, राइट? दैट इज द सिंपल लॉजिक वी अप्लाई हियर. सो वी गोना क्लिक ऑन अप्लाई 3 filters and we're going to see what sort of ads come up for us. So as we can see, we already have a few ads that have come up. So let's go ahead and find some ads that we can shortlist and start selling as our own. All right. So let's go ahead and see if we can find some ads. So I can see, you can see this is interactive laptop toy. This is completely a dropshipping ad, 100%. This is also a dropshipping ad. This is the cutest collection for your dog. This, let's look at this, what video this is.
Welcome to the.
All right, so this is just a laptop toy for kids. Okay, and I'm sure you can pretty easily find this and try to sell this as a dropshipping product. So I'll tell you how to actually spot a dropshipping ad. Okay, first of all, the page name will be very, very generic. So Wish Luck is a very generic name, right? Second thing, you will see that there are a lot of emoji usage in the ads. When there's a lot of emoji usage, you'll see that that is most likely a dropshipping ad, a 90% chance that it is a dropshipping ad. Third, the video quality itself. As you can see, this video quality is not very, very high. Okay, it's a decent quality, but it's not very, very high. And as you can see, this is somebody else's logo as well. So they're actually using, no, this is actually Wish Luck only, it's their logo. It's just looks very weird. I thought it was somebody else's logo. But you can see that this ad is a complete dropshipping ad. Okay, now this will be our first product. So you can shortlist this, guys. If you want to take a screenshot, you can do that as well, right? Let's go ahead. Now you can see cash on delivery, 5-day easy return, 3 to 8 business days. As you can see, lots of emoji usage, long, and again, a very generic name for a page. So let's see what they're selling.
दोस्तों अपने traditional नल को.
All right, so they're selling a faucet tap add-on, right? It's like a add-on that you add in front of your faucet, in front of your tap. Okay, so as you can see, this is clearly a dropshipping ad. Now, one more thing that we have to see, right? Now you can see 2 ads use this creative and text, right? 2 बार ये ad चला हुआ है. That means this advertiser is running it in 2 different places, in 2 different times. on all platforms. It's running on Facebook, it's running on Instagram, it's running on Messenger, and it's running on the audience network as well. And you can see that this ad started running on 28th of August. That means since 28th of August, this ad has been running for 11 days. He's using the ad in 2 different places and on 4 different platforms. What does that mean? It's a profitable ad. It's a profitable product. So what are we going to do now? We're going to click on the ad, see summary details, and we're going to go ahead and click on the shop now button to go to the advertiser's website. So as you can see, this is a clear dropshipping website where you can see there's a one-click checkout, where whenever you see these sort of, GIFs on a website, it is clearly a dropshipping website as well. As you can see, they're doing pretty well. I would say they have a decent product page. It's not very good. It's okay, but I'm sure they're selling really, really well. They're selling it for 1,399 rupees as well. So it's that easy to actually find your first dropshipping product using Facebook ads library. Now, I've just scrolled from here to here and we already found a product. Okay. Now imagine if I kept scrolling all the way down, how many products I would find. So that is the first way to use Facebook ads library to find your next dropshipping product. Make sure to use these 3 filters all the time. Active ads, 10 days before impression date, and the media type will always be videos. And make sure that you use good keywords here. Okay. I'm going to give you a list of the keywords. So Facebook ads library, search worldwide or India, filter by 1 week ago or 10 days ago, and active ads. Now start scrolling. Stop scrolling when something catches your eye. What is going to catch your eye? Lots of emojis, generic product page names, and medium quality or low quality videos. Okay. That is how you spot a dropshipping ad. Open a new ad library for the product. Search the product keywords in the ad library again to find more products like that. Now, avoid testing or avoid selling these products if you see more than 5 competitors of the same product, right? Even 10 competitors is fine, but over 10 competitors, it is going to start get very, very competitive and you will not be able to sell that well. Okay. And make sure that the product solves a problem. So what problem does this product solve that we just found? It basically helps children stay off of phones and iPads and gives them a toy to play with, so they're not on their TVs and their iPads every day. Okay, so this will appeal to moms and dads and new parents who have like little kids and little children, young children, and it'll be very, very helpful for them. Now, here are some keywords you can use to find products on ads library. We just used 50% off today. These are some others you can use. So make sure that you're taking a screenshot of this, right? Just go ahead and take a screenshot. So you always remember these, okay? 3, 2, 1. I'm moving on to the next slide now. Now, we're going to move to method number 2, Instagram burner accounts. Okay, so what is an Instagram burner account? First of all, let's understand. A burner account is basically like a secondary account, right? Or a fake account. I mean, it's fake because you're not doing anything with it because it's not actually you, but it's basically like a secondary account that we're going to make. Okay, you have to create a new Instagram account for this. You have to search for keywords like gadgets, tools, beauty, cars. What we're trying to do with this, we're trying to find products, right? We're trying to tell Instagram that, bro, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to look for products. So I'm trying to train my algorithm. कि यार मेरे को और products दिखाओ. I'm a very interested person in products. And why you're using a new Instagram account for this is very, very simple, because देखो तुम्हारा personal account है, उस पर तुम्हारे friends, family, meme pages, news pages, whatever you guys follow. ठीक है, बट इस नए इंस्टाग्राम अकाउंट पे, इस बर्नर अकाउंट पे, you have to do just one thing and one thing only. You have to train the algorithm to only show you products. Okay, only show you products. So interact with product related posts for a few days. थोड़े दिन इंस्टाग्राम पे कोई भी सर्च करते हो, उसके बाद वही चीजें आनी शुरू हो जाती हैं. I'm sure you've noticed that, right? Once you interact with, oh, I want to travel somewhere, पूरे time travel ads, travel ads, travel ads. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to train our algorithm by actually interacting with posts that are selling something, so that we get more ads and ads. And what is the good part of us getting more ads and ads? It gives us free products. We don't even have to do our research. Instagram will do the research for us. This is one of my favorite methods, to use Instagram for product research. बिकॉज सब कुछ इंस्टाग्राम पे है यार आजकल. हर बिजनेस एक इंस्टाग्राम पेज चला रहा है, हर ड्रॉपशिपर एक इंस्टाग्राम पे ऐड चला रहा है. So why do you want to go ahead and search for something when Instagram can come and give it to you in your lap? Okay, now next one, you have to follow accounts that review products. This is my dead favorite method. I'm going to show you this in a second. Okay, Once you do all of this, these three things, your account will start showing you unlimited winning products. And how will you know these are unlimited winning products? Number of likes, number of comments, number of shares, सब कुछ तो दिखता है आजकल इंस्टाग्राम पे. So every information, every piece of information you will already have. Okay, now let's look at it. So like I was telling you, this is my favorite way to do research. So this is a page, simply Sal finds. Okay, this guy has one job and one job only, to review products. ये बंदा पूरे दिन बस products review करता है और इसकी videos बनाता है, right? Like that's his only job. And who is he helping us in the process? Us, right? He's doing the job for us. Okay, because we can see from his videos how many views, comments, shares, likes are there, right? So whatever video has more likes and more comments simply is more viral, right? It is clearly telling us कि यार ये product लोगों को पसंद आ रहा है, लोग इस video को ज़्यादा देख रहे हैं, that means इसकी demand ज़्यादा है. It is a simple logic. You don't even have to apply your brain. You don't have to do any rocket science or research here. So let's go ahead and try to find some products on his profile with some high views. All right, so 270K, 862,000. By the way, this guy has 1.1 million followers. Okay, so a lot of people watch his videos. So his, he's an American creator, but it doesn't really matter because most of these products you'll find in India as well. Okay, let's go ahead and see what he's talking about. Okay, this is some sort of cutter. Let's see what this is. Right, kitchen hacks. He's telling us. We've actually seen this product to cut your banana, and these kind of products do really, really well. Okay, now how will we tell if it's a good product, right? Just scroll through the comments. Amazing. Let's say shop. What is he doing? He's saying comment shop now to get more info. And what are people doing? Just commenting shop all the time. And that's how we know that this product is in demand. Okay, everyone's commenting shop. They're also leaving funny different comments. Most of them are not loading right now, but as we can see, it has 199 comments, right? 14.5 million views. Let's look at this. What is this? Okay, Amazon top finds. Okay, self-drying mat, very important for homes. You can easily find this on India Mart or somewhere, right? This is a coffee maker. Okay. Rug grippers, so your rug or your mat does not move around. Very smart product once again. So he's doing like 10 products in this, not even a single product. Laundry hampers, drain decloggers. Again, these are super, oh my God, that's disgusting. But it's a very helpful product nonetheless. Cooling bed sheets. These are some amazing products that he's talking about. Okay. So in this one, he's saying comment July to get more info, and July. As you can see, people are going crazy for the link right here. And that's how we know that these are good products that people actually have the demand for. These are actual customers who are replying ke mujhe link de do yaar, I want to buy it. And that's how easy it is. Now, let me show you one more page. Okay. This one is called crazy products. So this was a person. Okay. This was Mr. Sal, but this is just a page. It's not even a person. These people also just post videos. Okay. And they don't even post their own videos. They basically get these videos from Chinese manufacturers, from Alibaba, from all of these people, and then they just repost it. And once again, our job becomes easy because we only have to look at the views and the numbers and the comments. Okay. So as you can see, let's find some video that's in the millions. Nothing here. 150K. All right. These are decent. 14.4 million. Let's look at what this is. All right, these are like some Dragon Ball Z cartoon caricatures. Look, that actually looks amazing. That actually looks really cool. So, oh my God, how to order. And you can see buy link is available, and people from all over the world are commenting on these videos. So as you can see, 14 million, 6,06,377 likes on one video showing one product, right? These are the kind of products that you guys need to be selling. And this is how you do your research, by letting other people help us. और ये सारी चीजें आपको अपने burner account पे करनी है. Remember, on a new Instagram account, or not on an old account, not on a personal account, on your new account. Okay, so that is method number 2, using Instagram as your product research tool. Now, important tips. Keep interacting with these type of pages and reads on a daily basis. एक बारी करके छोड़ दोगे तो algorithm कुछ learn नहीं करेगा. The system will not learn about the content that you want to see. Okay. Select products based on likes, comments, and overall feedback. Like I said, if people are asking for the link in the comments, सब लोग comment कर रहे हैं, link मांग रहे हैं, views बहुत ज़्यादा हैं, there are a lot of comments, lot of shares, then you know that it's a winning product, right? And more than that, it's a winning creative as well. Search the products you find on ad library and Amazon to verify demand. जब एक बारी Instagram पे कोई चीज मिल गई, उसी चीज को जाके ad library पे यहाँ पे search करो and see how many advertisers are actually running ads. So you know that it is a winning product because organically Instagram पे तो चल ही रहा है, but if you find ads for that same product as well, you know that it's being sold through advertising as well, and you can do the same. Now, moving on to number 3, everyone's favorite website, we're going to Jeff Bezos's home, Amazon hot sellers. Okay, so let's move on to Amazon and see how we can use Amazon, Mr. Jeff Bezos, to our advantage. He already has billions of dollars. We just need a little bit of it. Okay, and he's gonna help us. So how is he gonna help us? We're gonna go on to Amazon.in. Okay, guys, 1 second. Let me just take a sip of water. Yeah, you're going to go to Amazon.in, right? Simple as that. You're going to go to all. Now you will see these 3 categories here. Okay, bestsellers, new releases, and movers and shakers. Now, which of these categories are we going to select, right? We're going to select movers and shakers because think about it. Bestsellers are already bestsellers because they're already selling a lot. So you don't want to sell something that already is selling so much that you can't even get any customers for it. And new releases are not proven. We don't know how much demand there is. So too much demand, not enough demand. But movers and shakers means that it is going from a new release to a bestseller. It is in between the journey, and that is the product that we want. Movers and shakers because it is moving and shaking, going towards the bestsellers. So let's go into movers and shakers. Now, as you can see, Amazon actually gives a rank to every product here, which is going to help us. Okay, it is a data point for us. Remember this word data point. What we're trying to do is collect as much data as possible for one product. Now, there are different sub departments here. Okay, so we will choose any one right now. Let's say I'm going to choose home and kitchen. You can choose anyone. You should do your research in every subcategory, not just in one. Okay, for now, I'm going to be choosing home and kitchen. Now, as you can see, we have a lot of products, but the important thing that I want you to see is this. Okay, this product, I'm using this as an example. Okay, this is a rank number 2 in the overall home and kitchen category. The rank for this product was 4,777, and currently its rank is 74, right? Data point number 1, data point number 2, data point number 3, it has had an increase of 6,355% in its rank. Data point number 4, Amazon is already telling us what thing is actually getting trending, right? We have to use that to our advantage, right? So let's go ahead and find a couple of products from Amazon that we can sell, right? So let's move down and let's see some more releases or some movers and shakers, in fact. Okay, rank number 17. I like this product. I've seen this product on ads as well quite a bit. So let's look at the stats for this. Overall rank number 17, which is amazing. It is a sealing machine, a mini portable packet sealer. Rank was 339, is now 219. Overall 54% increase in its rank. Now, it might be as not as 6,355%, but it is overall rank is also lower. It is still in the top 20. And this is a product that you can easily source again from IndiaMart or any sort of supplier, which also I'm going to be talking about right in a bit. So sourcing part we will also cover. Don't worry about it. So this is one product. Second product, this one, I really like this. These are some bedside lights that, they're motion sensor night lights. And I've seen this on Reels. I've seen this on, Google Trends. I've also seen this on Facebook ads library very, very easily. So rank number 20 overall, 317 is now 211, 50% increase in sales rank. Okay. Once again, 2 products easily found by the help of Amazon itself. Okay, we don't even have to do anything. Number 3, let's see this vegetable and manual onion salad maker, right? Rank number 204 is now 136, 50% increase in the sales rank, right? So right now it's 204 would not have even showed up on this page. Okay, so okay, this clock also looks really, really cool, like digital clock. I think this is a very cool product, right? Guys, you feel free to note these products down, because if you're going to start your dropshipping journey after today or in the next week, these products can actually help you out. Okay, so this is how you're using Amazon, and now you can see you have so many categories right here. I've just chosen one and I already found like what, 4 products. Now, even if you find 10 products per category, and these are like what 20 categories here, that's like 200 products shortlisted for you. Now, you don't have to spend money to test all of these products, but I'm pretty damn sure that 2 or 3 or 5 of these products will make you so much money that you will be able to test 1,000 next products, right? That is the whole point of using Amazon, because it gives us data points. It's already giving us the information. And you have to realize Amazon, लोग सिर्फ shopping ही करने जा रहे हैं Amazon पे यार. Amazon is only for shopping, right? So what does that mean? People are here showing their interest in actually buying these things. So it is a proven demand for us in the market. We don't even have to do any sort of work, right? Even if you want to validate these products, just go ahead on ads library, go ahead on Instagram, and just see if you find reels on Instagram and if you find ads on ad library, you know that this product is a proven product that will sell no matter what. So that was number 3. So some things to keep in mind. Scroll through each category and subcategory to find products. Choose products with good reviews to avoid refunds. Okay, let's look at the reviews. I think we missed that part. So that's a 5-star with 31 reviews. That's amazing. That's 1,374 reviews with a 4-star. That is also pretty decent, I would say. Anything under 4-star, maybe not so much, but also has a lot of reviews. That means it has made a lot of sales, right? 4-star with 15,000 reviews. So, okay, when you have these many reviews, right? I chose this product, but I am now discarding it. Why? यार इतने सारे रिव्यूज हैं तो सोचो कितने लोगों ने ऑलरेडी खरीद लिया होगा. वी डोंट वांट टू गो इनटू अ सैचुरेटेड मार्केट. हमें वो चीज नहीं बेचनी है जो बहुत ज्यादा बिक चुकी है. अगेन, हमें वो चीज बेचनी है जो अब ट्रेंड होनी शुरू हो रही है, राइट? सो दीज टू विल बी माय पिक्स फ्रॉम दिस कैटेगरी फॉर श्योर. ओके, choose products with good reviews. Ensure the product has sold less than 1,000 units in the past month to avoid saturated markets. अब 15,000 reviews हैं तो 1,000 units तो easily बिक रहे होंगे, right? That's the whole point. And Amazon on these listings will also tell, right? Let's go and check if it's telling us how many units they have sold in the past. On some, it will actually tell you, not on this one right now. Otherwise, it says right here 1,000 products sold or 500 units sold, right? So you can use that information as well. Now, keep in mind, Amazon products can be very saturated. तो verify करना है इसको कि Facebook ads library पे ads चल रहे हैं नहीं, because देखो Amazon पे तो हर चीज बिकती है. Your whole point is to realize that can you sell it through ads, because Amazon, people come on Amazon with a mindset to buy, but when you're advertising, you're breaking people's mindset to make them buy, right? So there's a difference. So make sure that you do your research on Facebook ad library. Make sure there are less than 10 sellers on Amazon. It is a good sign. And less than 5 competitors on ad library means you're ready to test the product. Now, fourth and final product research method is going to be Temu best sellers, right? So what is Temu? Temu.com क्या है यार? सबने अलीबाबा देखा है, अलीबाबा सुना है, अली एक्सप्रेस सुना है, सबको पता है अलीबाबा और अली एक्सप्रेस क्या है. Temu is basically like the global Amazon and the new Alibaba. They spent like millions of dollars in marketing recently to acquire such a huge chunk of the market that they have now become one of the go-to websites to shop in the US and the UK, which are two of the biggest and highest grossing markets. Okay. Now, how do we use Temu? Let's go ahead and have a look. So here we are at Temu.com. Super simple name, very Chinese sounding name as well, as you would expect from a Chinese company. So Temu.com, what we're going to do is we're going to go to best sellers. Now, again, some things to keep in mind. Temu, first of all, is just a product research website. Okay, यहाँ पे हम सिर्फ research करने आए हैं, हम यहाँ पे product sourcing करने नहीं आए हैं. Because this is a Chinese website, a lot of the products that you find here might not be available in India right now. Okay, maybe वो available नहीं है अभी इंडिया में. That is why you have to keep in mind कि यहाँ पे सिर्फ research करनी है हमें, and then we will do the sourcing later on. Okay, sourcing हम बाद में करेंगे, which I'm again going to show you within today's workshop as well. Now, just like we were doing it in Amazon, यहाँ पे भी हमें 3-4 data points की जरूरत है. So let's look at our first data point, right? So what does Temu do? Temu essentially tells us how many people have bought this, right? Like I was telling you, Amazon sometimes tell you, Temu will tell this to you on every single listing. Okay. Now, data point number 1 is how many people have bought. Data number 2, best seller in the bedding category. Data number 3, in 86,000 plus carts right now. Data number 4, overall rating. Data number 5, how many total reviews are there. Temu is actually giving you a lot more data points here to make your decisions, but we have to keep some things in mind. The first data point that we've seen, 60,000 plus bought, 12,000 plus bought, this is the most important data point for us. Okay, ये सबसे ज्यादा important data हमारे लिए इसलिए है because हमें सिर्फ परचेजेस से मतलब है. आई डोंट केयर कि वो 86,000 लोगों की कार्ट में है, मुझे ये बताओ कि खरीदा कितने लोगों ने है. सिंपल एज दैट. If people have bought it, it is a good product for me to sell as well. It is a simple logic once again. But 60,000 प्लस बॉट यहाँ पे है, 12,000 प्लस बॉट यहाँ पे है, तो हमें क्या रेंज देखनी चाहिए. देयर इज अ स्पेशल रेंज दैट यू हैव टू सी द प्रोडक्ट्स इन, बिकॉज how do you know that 60,000 is too much or too less? How do you know 12,000 is too much or too less? So the special range that we are looking for is 15,000 to 50,000. Okay, 15,000 bot to 50,000 bot is the range that we're looking for. So let's go ahead and try to find some products. So as you can see, these containers, 16,000 plus bot comes within our range, so it's a good product, right? We don't want to obviously sell a mirror, so we're not gonna shortlist that one. Let's go ahead and try to find other products. As you can see, this bag, beautiful bag, but 100,000 units sold. 1 लाख लोग already खरीद चुके हैं, super saturated. We are not going to focus on this. Okay, no focus on this. Moving on, let's find some more products. This massage gun, 23,000 plus bought, 15,000, 50,000 comes in the middle, shortlist. Okay, let's go ahead. This car vacuum cleaner, I actually posted a case study about this on my YouTube channel as well. 100,000 plus bought, super saturated product. We don't care about it. Now, shoes, 100,000 plus bought. I don't care about this. Let's go ahead and try to find something that is within our range. Okay, let's go ahead. PS5, of course, we're not going to buy a PS5 right now. Okay, 360-degree spin mop, 28,000 bought within our range. Very, very good. And lastly, I like these headphones a lot, but again, just a little over our range, right? So I don't want to consider it. In some cases, if you think the product is very, very cool, I really want to give it a try, and it is only just above your 50,000 limit, go for it. But as a general rule of thumb, when you're starting out, it is best to start off from 15 to 50,000 range. And that is how you're going to use Temu to do your research. Start with the best sellers. There are millions of products. As you can see, this product page can keep going on. It will probably be 2026 by the time I'll stop. So, there's millions of products. Products with 100K sales are proven winners, but like we said, they are widely sold. They're oversaturated. Products with 15,000 to 45, 50,000 sales are ideal. Few people will be selling them in India. These might be getting sold outside, but not in India. Okay. Scroll through each category and shortlist potential winning products. There's so many different categories you can go through right now. If I click on categories, as you can see, so many categories, so many subcategories in each category that you will have. You can probably spend a week on this website and find some amazing, amazing products. Now, remember, tip number 1, best way to get started है जब तुम अपनी journey start कर रहे हो dropshipping के अंदर, is to sell what is already in demand. Okay, you don't have to start from zero. Like I said, we are searching on ads library, we are searching on Instagram, we're searching on Amazon, we're searching on Temu. We are trying to find something that already sells, so we don't have to do the hard work. Okay. Tip number 2, you'll make the most amount of money if you're the first one to sell in the market. Now you must think, how can I be the first one to sell in the market and also sell what is already in demand? यार ये तो तुषार ये तो कुछ गलत हो रहा है ना. Tip 1 and tip 2 are colliding a little bit. So what I mean by that is, when you are first starting out in your journey, tip number 1 will be your best friend. When you've made a little bit of money and you want to experiment more and get ahead of the market, that is when you will apply tip number 2. Starting with tip number 1, then moving on to tip number 2. Okay. Now, always aim for a mix of proven products and fresh, innovative marketing approaches. Okay. Mix these two categories, mix these tips as well. How to source the products, right? So now, like I said, we're going to talk about sourcing the products because हमने बहुत सारी वो कर लिए products तो बहुत सारे ढूंढ लिए, but India में available भी हैं या नहीं है, right? So first is to go to India Mart and type in your product and call multiple suppliers who have your product. So let's go ahead and see how we can go through this. So let's go to Amazon and see this product, right? Motion sensor light. So let's go ahead and see, just copy this We'll head over to indiamart.com and let's just see if we can find this product here. Motion sensor light. Let's go ahead and try to see. I might have to log in for this. Let's show more results. Okay, yeah, it's asking me to log in. So let's go ahead and try to find some other product. Let's go ahead. What was the other product that we had shortlisted on Amazon? I think it was this sealing machine mini portable sealer, right? So let's go ahead. Let's copy this name, this keyword. Let's go to IndiaMart. Let's try to find this one. All right, mini portable sealer, not available right here. Let's see. Let's try some other portable sealer. Let's try this. Okay, not available right here. We have a few more methods. Don't worry about it. Let's see if we can find some more. It's not showing me more results until I log in. No worries. Let's go ahead and try to find one more product. No worries. Let's go ahead with this. It's called the handy vegetable and fruit. So I think I'm gonna search for manual vegetable and fruit chopping machine, right? So let's go. Manual fruit chopping. Let's go manual fruit chopper. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, as you can see, we've already found this product. So this is how easy it is. Of course, once you log into IndiaMart, it's going to show you a lot of more results. And when you just want to contact the supplier, just click this button, call them up. It's going to show you their number, and that's how you do your sourcing. We have two more methods of sourcing which are coming up later in the workshop, and we will go through this. And these two will be Source and Fee and Reposo Cloud, and calling your private supplier to ask him to source this product for you. Okay, till then, let's move on. Now, here are some most asked questions. So you guys know that I had given you a Google form to ask your questions, right? To ask your questions before the workshop. And these are the most asked questions from that form, and I'm going to answer them for you right now. So first one, what kind of products are selling in this business? देखो, इस business में ना कुछ भी बिकता है. It is on you to become a good advertiser to sell these products. इसमें बिकता क्या है वो अलग बात नहीं है. तुम बेच क्या सकते हो, बात वो है. It is on you. The effort is on you. Okay. You have to be a great advertiser. Don't worry, I'm gonna help you be one. But there are some evergreen categories. So pets, kids, jewelry, personal care, fitness, and health. These are the 5-6 evergreen categories जिसमें हमेशा products बिकेंगे. ठीक है, people will always have products, people will always have babies and kids, people always want to take care of themselves, people are always be into fitness, people will always be into automotives as well. Car, you know, the car niche, the automotive niche is very, very good as well. So every product can sell, but yes, there are some evergreen categories as well. Now, number two, how to purchase products at the best rate directly from manufacturers. Like I said, just call up IndiaMart suppliers or use Source and Fee or Reposo. Source and Fee, Reposo, of course, will have their own cut in the middle as well. But IndiaMart will put you in touch directly with the suppliers and the importers of these products. Question number 3, how to validate a winning product. देखो, validation का मतलब क्या है कि ढूंढ तो लिया product, but हमें क्या पता कि बिकेगा या नहीं. So how to validate it? If you find a product on Amazon, search for it on Ads Library and Instagram. If you find one on Instagram, find it on Ads Library and Amazon. If you find one on Ads Library, find it on Amazon and Instagram. Use 2-3 different methods to make sure that this product sells in different places. Okay. What to do when people return products? Okay, simple as that. When you have a website, when you're running an online business, the return policy is dependent on you, right? If you say that we only take returns in just 3 days, then that's all you need to give to the customer. If you take it in 30 days, that's all you need to give to the customer. So you decide your return policy. If the customer asks to send a return within that window, then of course, as a good honest business, you have to get the returns for the products. Okay. Next, what margin should we keep and how to price a product? So let's say you find a product at 300 rupees, okay, on IndiaMart. How should you price it? There are two ways of pricing your product. Right? Number one is to multiply the cost by 3. So 300 into 3 will be 900, which will be 899. Or you can add 500 rupees, right? So 300 plus 500 once again is 800. So 799. So either 799 or 899. This is the range where you need to price your product. Next question. If people can find the product easily on Amazon, why would they want to buy from us? This is a very interesting question and the question that I received the most. And I've gotten a lot of different, I've actually made a video about this on Instagram recently, right? So if people can finally find the product on Amazon, why will they buy from me? Because people are impulse purchasers. Have you ever bought anything from an Instagram ad? Right? Of course, right? Like I want to read it in the chat. Have you guys ever bought anything from Instagram as a customer, right? कभी भी Instagram पे ad देख के कुछ खरीदा है? Okay, lots of yeses, lots of nos, right? Twice, thrice, no. Awesome. So getting a lot of different yeses and nos, right? So, okay, let's consider it as a 50-50. Okay, half people have, half people no, right? कुछ तो खरीदा है ना, 50% लोगों ने तो खरीदा है. एंड वन मोर थिंग, यहाँ पे तुम लोग आज आए हो, मेरी वर्कशॉप भी तो खरीदी है ना तुमने, सो मेरा भी तो ऐड देखा होगा. सो इट इज क्लियर दैट थिंग्स डेफिनेटली सेल ऑनलाइन, राइट? So half of you, maybe 90% of you are here because you saw my ad, right? Some people saw my Instagram reel, some people got my email or whatever. But मेरा ad देख के जो लोग आए हैं, it is a simple proof that when you sell things, people will buy things. Simple as that. Be it a service, be it a workshop, be it a product. Advertising sells, advertising works, right? You being here is a proof of that automatically, right? So forget about Amazon, because not everyone who sees an ad is going to go to Amazon to find it, right? That's not going to happen. If your offer is good, if your ad is good, if your advertising is good, people will automatically buy products from you from that ad while they're scrolling their Instagram, watching their cat videos. Why not? Of course they will. Okay, cool. Now, what kinds of products should I sell? Before we go into this part, guys, right? Before we go into this part, we're going to take a 1 minute break. Okay, 1 minute break, because I've been talking a lot, right? So just, I'm going to go ahead. Guys, save your questions till the end. Also, guys, I'm seeing a lot of people sending repeated messages in the chat. If you spam the chat, the moderation team will remove you from this workshop. Please don't spam the chat. This is for everybody, because we don't want to spam the chat. I also want to be able to look at other people's messages, right? Don't spam the chat or you will be removed, right? It's not up to me. The moderation team is taking care of that, right? Okay, guys, cool. So I'm going to take a quick 30-second break, just have some water, right? And because I've been talking so much and we will be moving on. Awesome, guys. Just taking a 30-second break. I will be back. Okay, break time is over. Let's go ahead, right? Guys, I will read the chat at the end in the Q&A session. Save your questions for then, okay? I'm very focused on the presentation right now. So moving on. What kind of products should you be selling, right? That is one of the bigger questions also I get, that bhai products kis type ke sell karu main? Now, this is the difference between a good product and a bad product, okay? Good products make it easier to solve a problem and they help fix insecurities, right? Good products are home decor items that make life easier, okay? Like this snatch belt or this motion sensor light. These are good products because people need them. Bad products, if you just go to your Reposo dashboard or any sort of dashboard that just gives you products, their job is to sell the products, right? They will just keep selling the products. So don't use any of those products, right? Rip-offs, replicas, and products with bad reviews, you should never ever be selling these products, okay? Make sure you're doing your research. Only sell products that help fix any problems in people's lives, okay? Now you might be thinking, yeah, people sell clothing also, people sell shoes also, वो तो कोई problem solve नहीं करती. How do these things sell? देखो, Every product solves a problem. What does good clothing solve a problem? It helps you feel good about yourself. It helps you look good, right? It boosts your confidence. So everything at the end is an emotional response from customers. So हर चीज एक problem solve करती है. You just have to figure out कि वो क्या problem solve कर रही है. All right. Now, designing websites. Our product research part is now over. If you have any questions, like I said, save it for the end. I will be answering all of them. Okay. Now let's talk about creating your website using Shopify. Now, what is Shopify? First of all, Shopify is just an e-commerce platform. It's the world's biggest e-commerce platform, in fact, that helps you create and manage your website without any coding experience, without any graphic designing experience. You don't require any sort of experience when you are starting your Shopify store. Now, why do we use Shopify, right? First of all, it is easy to use because it has a user-friendly interface, easy setup and management. There are customizable templates, whenever you're building your website, these are all customizable templates, drag and drop, write whatever you want, no coding, no graphic designing, nothing of that sort. Integrated payment methods, Razorpay, cash free, Stripe, PayPal, cash on delivery, whatever you want, that platform has it. Okay. 24/7 support. I have been using Shopify, like I said, from 18th October 2018 when I made my first sale. Since then, I've been using Shopify and it is my favorite platform. It is everyone's favorite platform. Whoever does e-commerce, you can go ahead and easily ask them कि भाई Shopify को use करते हो, सब यही बोलेंगे कि best platform यही है. No WordPress, no Wix, no Squarespace, none of that. Those are all non-e-commerce websites. Okay, Shopify is the king of e-commerce and that's why we use Shopify. So let's build a Shopify store right now live in 10 minutes. I'm going to show you. Let's go ahead and show you how easy it actually is. So first thing you have to do is just head over to shopify.com/India and I'm going to click on start free trial. All right, let's go ahead and see. Now it's going to ask me to sign up. What I'm going to do is sign up with my Google account. It's going to redirect me. I'm going to use this email. Just link your Google account and that's it. So I'm going to confirm my security settings. It's redirecting me. And once again, I'm going to choose the account. Let's go ahead and start building. Okay, welcome to Shopify. Now it's asking us, where would you like to sell? We want an online store. So next, and I'm just starting out, right? I just want to sell digital products or drop shipping products. See, it already has a drop shipping option. So we're going to choose drop shipping, get started, right? We don't want to do, we want to decide later. Again, you see 20 rupees, that's all it costs. And that's it. We are inside our Shopify store. So our Shopify store is already done, right? Our Shopify store is made. That's all you have to do to build your Shopify store. And as you can see, you get the first month for just 20 rupees, right? So 20 rupees for the first month after your 3 days of trial. So it's super cheap, it's super affordable. And that's how we get started with Shopify. Now let's go ahead and actually show you what all of these things mean very, very quickly. And I'm going to show you how to build a website as well, by the way. So this is the back end of your Shopify. This is your homepage. Of course, here you will get all of the orders whenever you start getting orders. Second is orders. Here, all the order list will show up, right? Everything will show up here. Third, when you want to add products, this is where you will add products. So let's go ahead and just add our first product, right? So let's say we add a printed t-shirt here, printed t-shirt, right? Here you can add any sort of description. I'm not gonna write it here today. And you can also use AI, right? So let's say we have a summer vibes t-shirt, write a description for me, right? We want the tone to be playful. Let's keep it playful and click on generate. And you don't even have to, okay, get ready. Okay, keep, and that's it. Our description is automatically ready. We don't even have to do anything. You can also add a size guide right here, right? Size guide will be right here. And let's go ahead and actually just upload some stuff, right? So webinar, and I have some pictures right here. I'm going to upload these 2 pictures. And as you can see, our pictures are uploaded. Our t-shirt page is ready. Here, whatever pricing you want to give it, let's say $9.99. This will be the compare price. So, those prices that you see that are slashed off, this will be that price. So let's say we keep it 1499 and that's it. Track quantities, whatever you can keep it. Variants, right? Now, a t-shirt can have different variants like sizes or colors. So we're going to go ahead and add an option, let's say of size. We want to add sizes. As you can see, it is already giving us the options. So extra small, small, medium, large, and XL. Let's say these are our options. I'm going to go ahead and click on done and our sizes are created. Now that's it. I'm going to go ahead and click on save. and my first product is going to be ready and listed in my Shopify store. It took me maybe like what, 30 seconds, I think. So that's it. You can go ahead and change all of the pricing for the sizing that you want. You can see how many quantity is available. So let's say 100 of each. I'm going to paste everything here, 100 quantity available for each one, and save. And now people can come and buy the t-shirt from my website. And that's how easy it is to actually put your first product here. Now, customers, next up, whenever somebody buys something from you, all of your customers will getting listed here, because you need the customer's information, their shipping address, their phone number, their emails, right? You don't need content analytics. This will tell you everything about your business. Okay, how many sales you made, how many online store sessions that you have, what is your conversion rate, what are your total orders, what is your average order value, and all these sorts of analytics. But the main things that you will need are total sales, total online store sessions, your conversion rate, total orders, and average order value. That's all it is. You can even get reports and live view. Live view is a very cool thing in Shopify. When somebody is buying something from all over the world, you can move this map around as well and just see where the people are coming from. And it will also tell you how many people are active, how many people are checking out, how many people have purchased from you. All right, I'm just gonna do this right now. So this goes down. All right, cool. Moving on. You don't need marketing, because we will be doing our marketing from Facebook side of things to run the ads. We don't care. Discounts, right? When somebody comes to your store, you want to offer them a discount, so they will, buy from you. So let's go ahead and create a discount, and let me show you how easy it is. Now, there are different kinds of discounts you can create in Shopify. Amount of products, buy X, get Y, buy two, get one, buy three, get two, those sort of discounts. Amount of total order, if you want to give a discount on the total cart value, you can also provide free shipping. I'm going to make amount of products, right? Discount code, let's say I make it a welcome, because if somebody is coming to my website for the first time, I'm going to show them a welcome discount. Percentage will be, let's say, 10%, and we're going to choose the specific product we want to give this discount on, and we will choose our t-shirt that we just added. And that's it. Save. Our discount is now made. So when people are buying the product, they can use this code welcome and they'll get a 10% off. Okay, now this was the technical side of things, right? Now we go to online store to see how our website will actually look, right? This is where you customize the look and feel of your website. Okay, now this is a theme, right? So as you remember those Nokia phones back in the day, जिनमें सब में themes होती थी. Just like that, Shopify also has themes. So you can change the look and feel, the fonts, the colors, any way you want by selecting different themes and customizing them. So this is the default theme that Shopify gives you. It is good, but it is not very good. But like I said, for joining this workshop, I was going to give you themes myself. Okay, let's go ahead and upload our own theme. Just one second. I don't want to, I don't want to customize this theme. Let's go ahead and let's see. We can also generate themes from AI right here. Okay, let's go ahead and customize this. So this is what the Shopify store builder looks like. Okay, this is where you will be customizing the look and feel of your website, like I said. Now it's very, very easy. Okay, whatever page you want to customize, you can select from here. So right now we are on the home page, and as you can see, it has an image banner. It already has one of our products that we listed, and it is a simple product page, but we don't want to, we don't want it to look like this. So we can change anything of that sort. Okay, so featured products, let's say we have a featured collection, we can add a section right here, right? So let's say we want to add a product, so we want to do featured product. Now it is already asking us to select the product. We will select our printed t-shirt, and this is it. As you can see, the printed t-shirt is now on our home page. Now let's say we want to edit the way our product page looks like. Okay, so if I go on to full view full details, is going to take me to a default product page, right? Okay guys, I know it might be sounding a little bit technical. ये थोड़ा कुछ ज़्यादा ही समझा रहा है भाई, ये कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be very, very easy, right? So don't worry. It's super easy. I'm just telling you the basics right now. You don't even have to edit anything if you don't want, because like I said, we are going to give you a free theme at the end of the workshop. Once you just upload that theme, you don't need any of this. We have already updated and edited that theme for you. Okay, but I'm just showing you how to do the editing if you want. Now you'll see these three buttons here, right? So right now we're in the desktop view. Let's go into mobile view and see how our website will look. So right now it looks like this. Once again, any sort of changes that you want to make. Okay, so let's say this text right now, it says my store, right? Let's say I want to make this our best seller, right? We want to show them that this is our best seller. We can see that this is automatically edited right here. It's that easy. Okay, variant picker, quantity selector. Let's say we don't want people to buy more than one, right? We don't want people to be able to select more than one. We can just hide this, right? We hide the quantity selector and it just goes away. It's that easy to just go ahead and edit your website. I'm not going to go into the full detail of building a website because like I said, you don't need to. I just wanted to show you the basics, that this is how easy it is to actually build your website on Shopify. Okay, I'm going to save it and I'm going to exit this, and that's about it. Now, like I said, I'm going to give you a free theme at the end. When you want to upload it to your own Shopify store, this is how you're going to do it. You're going to click on import theme right here, right? You're going to click on upload zip file, click on add a file, and this is the theme. You'll get a zip file like this, Ecom Tushar winning theme. Click on open, click on upload file, right? This is the theme that you will be using for your stores, because we don't want you to work, we want you to have a ready to go website, and that's why you're going to get this theme. So while this theme is getting installed, let me show you a couple of other things. So let's go into settings, and here you can add all of the details for your Shopify store. So my store, your billing address, your metric system, whatever currency you want it on, we want to keep it in INR only, right? Whatever your order number that you want. So Shopify order number start from 001, 002. If you want to change that, you can, right? This will be your plan. If you can select a plan, you have to do it. You have 3 days remaining. After that, you will have to choose a plan, which you can do here. Here are all the payment methods, right? People ask me, how do we enable COD on our website? This is how easy it is. Okay, you're going to go to manual payment method, click on plus, click on cash on delivery, activate cash on delivery, and boom, just like that, cash on delivery is now activated on your website. People can just choose cash on delivery and place orders. And these are all some additional settings that you can make, right? Just like domain. So you want to buy a domain from your for your website, you can buy the domain here, or you can connect an existing domain here. Let's say I want to make it ecomtusharshop.com. I can just go ahead, click on next, and if I've already purchased this domain, I can go ahead and available for purchase. You can see I can also buy it right now. Now, going to policies, right? Every website has a return policy, refund policy. How do you want to do that? I don't want to write the whole policy here. I'm going to click on insert template and my return policy is made. Now, if you want to do a 30-day policy, you can make it 30 days. If you want to do 14 days, you can make it 14 days, not 145 days for sure, right? 14 days and publish. So your return policy is now set. Privacy policy is automated. Terms of service, right? Whenever you're signing up to any service, they will ask for all of these policies to be on your website. Again, insert template, publish, finish. That's it, right? Shipping policy, you can write your own shipping policy here. All products will be delivered within 5 to 7 days. And that's it. Your shipping policy is also done. And that's pretty much it. That's how you do all of your policies. Now let's go back and see if our theme has uploaded. I'm sure it will be. I can see Ecom Tushar winning theme is uploaded. And if I have to show you this theme, you can see this is a highly optimized theme that we have made for you. Like I said, all of these products, once you put more products in your store, it will start showing up here. As you can see, multiple products will show up here. We also have a sale ending, countdown timer, best sellers of 2024, more products. And again, you can customize each of these. Whatever product you want here, you can easily customize which product you want right here. As you can see, featured product, you can choose your featured products right here. Very, very easy. Why fascinating finds? Again, you can change this as well. Let's say this is called why Ecom Tushar shop, right? That's how easy it is to build a Shopify store. You just edit whatever you want, right? So this is a Shopify theme that we will be providing you at the end of the session. So make sure that you are staying, because this is going to help you kickstart your journey. You won't have to do any sort of editing on your Shopify store. Just upload this and you are on your way. So I hope that was clear, that that's how easy it is to actually use Shopify and why we use Shopify. I hope it only took 10 minutes to create the Shopify store, right? There are a few other things that you will have to do. I'm going to talk to you about that later on. Now, free theme template, like I said, you'll get my personal 4 crore product page. This one product page, this one product actually made me 4 crores with one product in like 4 or 5 months. So this is the template that we are giving out at the end. Now, some more of your questions about Shopify, right? Can we sell in international markets from India? 100%. Yes, you can. But for that, you will need an international company, most likely, probably established in the US or Hong Kong. Very easy to do, but a little bit, complicated for no reason. You should start with the Indian market. I would say international markets are a big yes, a big thumbs up, but the Indian market is an even bigger thumbs up, I would say. Do I need to create a new Shopify account for every product? No, you do not. You only create one Shopify store when you're starting out and list all of the products in just one store. Next question is, if I want to start drop shipping and later I want to switch my Shopify website and clothing brand, then how can I do this? Of course you can. Just change your theme. Like I said, if you upload one theme that is towards clothing, if your other theme is towards footwear, third theme is towards gadgets or electronics, you can upload any theme, publish that theme, and your store automatically becomes for that category, right? So you don't need to create stores over and over again. Just one Shopify store is good enough. What would be the cost of making a dropshipping website on Shopify? Like I said, to start with, it's just 20 rupees. And after that, it's going to be 1900 rupees or 2000 rupees per month. But if you don't want to pay that, just create a new Shopify store and, use that 20 rupee first month once again. Next, what are some essential tools we need for dropshipping? That theme page that I told you about is the only thing that you need. There are no external tools that you will be needing. Okay. There are a couple of apps for shipping that I will be talking about in the upcoming sections. Now, let's talk about ads and advertising, which is the main part. Okay. This is the main part because this tells us how to get the orders for our products, right? Now, before we start, we need to know how to source video and image ads. अब कोई प्रोडक्ट बेचना स्टार्ट कर रहे हो तो हर बारी उसकी बैठ के वीडियोस थोड़ी बनानी है, उसके एडवर्टाइजिंग थोड़ी करनी है, उसके लिए वीडियोग्राफर्स थोड़ी हायर करने हैं, फोटोग्राफर्स. नन ऑफ दैट. यू डोंट हैव टू डू एनी ऑफ दैट. नाउ हियर आर द बेस्ट रिसर्च मेथड्स to find videos on to find videos online for the product that you're trying to sell. Okay, there are 4 methods, 3 free and 1 paid method. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 3 methods, right? The first method is denote, right? To save TikTok and Facebook ad library. So remember we were on Facebook ads library right here. Now this was the product I think we were looking at, right? Okay, let's say it was not this product but some other product. Now what if I want to download this video? I want to sell this product and download this video. How do I do it? I simply install this Chrome extension. I've already done that, as you can see right here. I'm going to go to ads library. I'm going to click on save to denote. It's going to go ahead and save this video for me. I'm going to click on view saved and it's going to take me to the video that it has saved. It's right here. I'm going to click on this little download button and my video should be downloaded in an instant, right? So video is automatically downloaded. So this is how you download videos from ad library itself. Now, next up is saving videos from Instagram. So if you find a reel on Instagram, just like this one, you can go ahead, right click, copy link address, go ahead right here, paste and click on download. It's going to go ahead and download the video for us. I'm going to close this ad. And as you can see, this video is right here. If I click on download, my video is automatically downloaded. Same thing I can do if I find a video on TikTok. You can use a TikTok link right here and download it here. Please make sure you're noting down the names. So denote, snap insta, and savetick.cc, right? These were the 3 free methods. Now the 4th method is PP ads, right? It's a funny sounding name, I know, but this is a research tool where you can get any sort of video. So let's go ahead to ads. It is a paid tool, guys. Remember, this is not free. So I'm still just letting you know in case you want to buy, if you want to get the subscription for this, you can. This is not any sort of affiliation. I just like the tool. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead to ads. Let's say I want to look at shoes, any sort of shoes videos that I want. So let's say this is the Nike video. Obviously, I'm not going to be selling Nikes, but I'm just showing you how easy it is to find the product here and download its video. So I click on this and I click on download media and the video is downloaded for me, right? So that's how easy it is to download videos from PP ads. You can also do a lot of product research on this tool. Once again, it's paid. It's a little expensive as well, but super helpful. So these are the 4 methods of actually downloading videos and images for your advertising going forward. Okay. Now let's see it in action. I've already showed it to you in action. I forgot to go to this slide. No worries. Now, how do you launch your first ad campaign? अब हमारे पास product आ चुका है, right? हमने product research के 4 methods की बात कर ली है. We have our product. We've built our Shopify store. I've given you the winning theme template. Shopify store looks ready to go. We've downloaded the videos and images that you want to launch. Okay, before we move forward, guys, I know some of you might have these questions. Yeah, how can we download somebody else's video and start? Isn't that illegal? Okay, let me answer that by telling you this, that most of the product videos that you will find online are already somebody else's videos. Most of the dropshippers are not using authentic videos. So you're not downloading their video, right? They're already using somebody else's video, right? And like I said, I was not going to download Nike's video because I know this is a brand. So I'm not going to download a branded video. But these other videos, they usually come from Chinese manufacturers only, right? They come directly from Chinese manufacturers who have they don't care about it in the world that if you're using your video, they want you to use their videos to sell their products. Because at the end of the day, all of the products that we sell in India or in the US or in the UK, everything comes from China, right? So these Chinese manufacturers, they do not care. Yes, if a brand is using their authentic videos, their original videos, you cannot download it, you cannot use it. So don't do that because that can get you into trouble. But yes, the other dropshipping videos, easily go ahead and download them. Okay, now how to launch your first ad campaign. This is with the part where we actually generate sales. So here are the basics. Okay, you have to understand how Facebook is built. Facebook का advertising system समझना है हमें. Okay, Facebook का advertising system is built into 3 steps. Okay, there is a ladder. Okay, on top of the ladder is the campaign. In the middle of the ladder is the ad set, and at the bottom of the ladder is the ad. Okay. Now we have to do 3 different things at these 3 different levels to start advertising. Campaign level पे हम क्या करते हैं? What do we do on the campaign level? We select our objective. Okay. What do we mean by objective? We tell Facebook that this is what we want to do with the campaign. Do we want to generate sales? Do we want to get leads? Do we want video views? Do we want engagement? What do you want Facebook to do for you? As people in e-commerce, we only do one thing and one thing only, which is sales. Simple as that. That is our first level. Second level, ad set. At the ad set level, we tell Facebook who to target our audience, how much money to spend, our budget, and what schedule to use, our timings. Okay. At the ad set level, we tell Facebook कि इतने पैसे खर्चने हैं at this time in the day, and these are the people you should show my ad to. Okay, that's the ad set level. Third level is the ad level. Here we put up our images and creatives. This is the creative elements level. This is what will be shown to people. So what to do with the campaign, who to show it to, and how much money to spend, and what to show to the people. These are the 3 ladder steps of Facebook advertising. Okay. Let's create one campaign live so you can realize how this is done. Okay. Now this is my Facebook ads manager. As you can see, this is my backup account. So let's go ahead and create a campaign. So we're going to click on create. Now this is our campaign objective. Like we just talked about, what do we want? We just want sales. Okay. We're going to go ahead and click on continue. We're going to use manual sales campaign. Forget about Advantage Plus shopping campaign. This is a little advanced. We don't care about it right now. Okay. Manual sales campaign, click on continue. And that's it. I'm going to give it a name, test campaign, right? Now, what do we do here? We go ahead. We don't want to use a catalog, right? We shut this off. All these 3 buttons will be off, and that's it. We don't really do. Our campaign level is set. We want sales, and we've kept a name. Campaign level things done. Now it's time for the ad set level things, right? This is where we do the budget, the audience, and the scheduling. Okay. Now, what do we want to do? We want people to be sent to our website, right? लोगों को अपनी website पे भेज रहे हैं. Now, next, performance goal क्या है? Maximize the number of conversions. What do we mean by conversions? We want purchases. Okay. Simple as that. We want purchases. Pixel, right? This is a line of code. This is, again, you don't really need to focus on this right now. So forget about this for now. So send people to the website, maximize number of conversions. What kind of conversions? Purchases. Okay. Now let's move on. What will be our daily budget? Let's say we want to spend 1,000 rupees daily. That's all we need to do. What will be the start date of our ad set? So let's say today is the 8th. We always want to start an ad set on the next day at 12 a.m. Okay. So 9th September 0000, right? So 12 a.m. Now, audience controls. We want to go ahead and edit this, right? We want to not advertise in Philippines. Like I said, it's a backup account. We want to advertise in India, right? So we select India right here. Now, how do we select who to target? We want to switch to original audience options. Don't worry, guys. I know it's a little technical. I'm going to go through it once again. We're going to click on use original audience, right? Location will be India. Age range, whatever age range you want to target, you can. Again, you can leave it at 18 to 65 plus. But if you're selling something that is only applicable to, let's say, older people, you can edit this and, maybe take it to 43-year-olds to 65-year-olds. Gender, again, if it is a gender specific product, then you can use this, right? Let's say you're selling sportswear for men, right? So you can do men right here. Now, this is where we define what do we want to target people with. Now, let's say we're selling sportswear. Okay. So we're going to type sports here. And you can see sports as an interest comes up, and that's it. Now we just have to click on suggestions, and it's going to give us a lot of different keywords that people are interested in similar to sports. So physical exercise, running, health and wellness, weight training. So we can select all of these keywords, and Facebook will now target these people that are interested in these keywords. Okay, that's all you have to do on the ad set level. So going through it one more time, okay, slowly and steadily. Website, we want people to be sent to our website. We want to maximize the number of conversions. We want them to make a purchase, right? We want to spend 1,000 rupees per day. We want to start the ad on the next day at 12 a.m. We want to target people in India, 43 to 65-year-olds, men who are interested in sports, physical exercise, and health and wellness. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and name this sports ad set. Okay, so campaign level done, ad set level done. Okay, now here comes the ad level. This is where we actually upload our creative. So I have already made a campaign where I've uploaded a creative. So I'm going to go ahead, right? So let's say this was the campaign. I had 3 different ad sets in it. And at the ad level, as you can see, you can upload all of your creatives right here. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's say I want to make an ad, right? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to choose my Facebook page. Now we're at the ad level, right? We're going to manually upload, right? Single image or video, right? Single image or video. Now we're going to add the image right here. I've already uploaded some images. Let's say I'm going to sell a crystal hair eraser. Next, done. So my ad is now ready. So this is the image that we're using. This is the primary text. Where does the primary text show up? Right here, as you can see. Or if you want to check Instagram as well, you can check Insta right here as well. The primary text will show up below the image, right? Next up is our headline. The headline always shows up right here under the ad. Next, what we want to do, call to action. What do we want people to do? We don't want people to learn more. We want people to shop now, right? We add shop now right here. So the button name changes to shop now. And we add our product link right here from Shopify, the website that we've built. And that is how you build your ad. Upload an image, add some text, change the button and add your product link. And that's it. Your campaign is now ready to be published. So we did one simple thing, selected sales, named the ad set, named the campaign, my bad, named the campaign, went to the audience side, right? The ad set side, website, conversions once again, date, budget. We did our audience in India, all genders. Let's say this was a women-centric product, so we make it women, right? We did our sort of keywords, right? These are dog grooming keywords. Don't forget about it. I know we're targeting dog people with a cleaning thing for women. This is a mismatch, I know, but this is just an example, like I said, right? So the example is just this: campaign level, ad set level, ad level. That's all you need to remember, right? They all have to be in harmony, of course. Now, moving on, this is the power of Facebook ads. Okay, this is the power of Facebook ads. In one of our campaigns, we spent 22.4 lakh rupees, got 9,600 rupees, now 9,600 orders. We made 3.03 crores in sales and a 13 times on our initial investment. Okay, Now, of course, this is not profit, this is revenue. Okay, profit will be calculated after removing all of our expenses, right? But as you can see, 13 times the initial investment. This is impossible in any other kind of advertising. Only online e-commerce advertising can get you results like this. Now, in this campaign, we spent 12.6 lakhs, got 5,300 plus sales, 2.5 crores in revenue, 20 times our initial investment, 20 times. Imagine spending 12 lakh rupees to make 2.5 crores in sales, even if it's a 10% profit margin, which is just very less. Actually, usually it's like 15 to 20%. Even if it's 10%, that's 25 lakh rupees, 25 lakh rupees in profit. That's how much it is. That's how easy it is to generate revenue from Facebook ads. Now, common questions about Facebook ads. What should be my daily budget for running Facebook ads? You can start with 300 or 500 rupees per day per ad set. How much should I spend per product to figure out it's a winner? You need to spend at least, I would say, 1,500 to 2,000 rupees per product to figure out if it is a high demand product or not. Okay. How long does it take to make profits? You can be profitable from day one, but I suggest running your ads for at least 3 to 5 days to figure out if you're actually going to be profitable or not. Is there any other way that I can market except Facebook ads? There's Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads, LinkedIn ads, Snapchat ads. There's any sort of Twitter ads, any social media website that you can think about, you can run ads on it. But till date, Meta or Facebook ads stays the strongest. Instagram's ads stay the strongest because just how many people are on there. You know, most of the population in our world is on Facebook. So of course you want to use Facebook and Instagram ads. Can I do organic marketing? Yes, you can do organic marketing, but you have to keep this in mind. Organic marketing is slow. Okay, organic marketing is very slow. The results are slow. Paid marketing is fast, snappy. You get results instantly. And that's what you want. When you start out, the best way to get sales for your business is to spend money on marketing. Don't spend money on inventory. Don't spend money on getting an office. Don't spend money on employees. Save a lot of that money. Spend money on your marketing and your advertising, because when you start a business, the only thing that matters is if you make money or not. Otherwise, your business is dead. Okay. And the fastest way to make money is to do paid advertising. Now, we've selected the product. We've built our Shopify website. We've run our ads on Facebook. Now, fourth part, how do the orders actually reach the customer without you buying the inventory, right? Now, there are 3 different ways to actually ship your orders to the customer. Okay, guys, lock in, very, very important part. Make sure you're paying attention. If you're looking here or there, I'm giving you 10 seconds to refocus. Okay, refocus here, because this is a very, very important part. This is where the dropshipping part actually comes in. कि orders भेजने कैसे हैं भाई customer को, मेरे को नहीं खरीदनी inventory, I don't want to invest in inventory, so how do I send the orders to my customers directly? There are 3 different ways of sending your orders. Okay, first way is the third party fulfillment, right, where somebody else is taking care of sourcing the product for you and shipping the product for you to your customer, so you have zero involvement. Second method is private suppliers. So these guys, let's say they're working with 100 dropshippers. This private supplier only works with you one-on-one. Okay. Third is self-shipping, where you have your own warehouse, where you actually buy your own inventory. So no inventory, with working one-on-one with a private supplier, and complete inventory. Now let's see the differences between this. So third-party fulfillment, a third-party service or app, just like Reposo and Source and Fee, they fulfill your orders for you and take a small commission on every order, right? So no upfront investment required. So whenever, let's say you get one order, you send them that one order, they will source that product for you, pack that product for you, ship that product for you, collect the COD for you, and deposit it in your bank account. You don't need to do anything, no upfront investment. Whenever you get the order, you just pass on the order. That's as simple as it is. A private supplier क्या करता है? A private supplier stores, packs and ship your orders using ShipRocket from his warehouse. Now, these two are similar methods, but in this method, this guy is only working with you. He's not working with 100 other people. He might be working with 2-3 other people, but here you get a better pricing and quicker fulfillment. See, ये लोग 100 लोगों के साथ काम कर रहे हैं, so they can be a little slow. But ये सिर्फ आपके साथ या 2-3 लोगों के साथ काम कर रहा है, तो he will be faster and you will also get better pricing. Okay. Self-shipping. Here you manage your own inventory, you have a warehouse, you do order packaging and shipping from your own places, right, or your own warehouses. This is where you get the highest level of quality checks and ability to manage different products and SKUs. बट यहाँ पे क्या है, यहाँ पे कंप्लीट इन्वेस्टमेंट लगेगी इन्वेंट्री में, यहाँ पे मिनिमल इन्वेस्टमेंट लगेगी इन्वेंट्री में, यहाँ पे जीरो इन्वेस्टमेंट इन्वेंट्री में. बट ओके, zero investment in inventory, right, but lowest level of quality check. Middle level of investment in inventory, middle level of quality check. Highest investment in inventory, highest level of quality check. So when you starting out, you're going to start with third party fulfillment. When you grow a little bit, you will move on to private suppliers. When you want to build a long lasting business and a long lasting brand, you will move to self shipping. So this is drop shipping, this is self shipping. You only reach this stage when you're doing over 500 or 1000 orders per day. Okay, so when you're starting out, don't worry, you don't have to go to this level, you don't have to get your warehouse, don't have to get your inventory, nothing. You will start with this part. Okay, so I hope this is clear, the three different levels of shipping your products. Okay, now let me show you how this works. For this one, I'm going to show you this part and this part. We're not going to be talking about this part right now at all. Okay, so third party fulfillment, let's look at it. So you have to go to source and fee. I'm just going to go and show you what the website looks like. So once you're on source and fee, you are just going to create a new account. Just click on sign up. And this is where you will land. Okay, now source and fee is a dashboard. Like I said, these guys do everything for you. They will source the product for you. They will pick it for you. They will pack it for you. They will deliver it for you. Now, as you can see, there are a lot of products here. So let's go to their product list. 1 second. Let me just log in once again. So we're going to go ahead and click on product list. It takes a little bit of a time to load. They're a little slow, but that's okay. They do a lot for us. We can let them be slow a little bit, right? So as you can see, a lot of different products right here. So now let's say we want to sell any product, right? Now, before we actually sell the product on our website, what do we have to do? मेरे शॉपिफाई पे अगर ऑर्डर आ रहा है तो सोर्स इन फी को कैसे पता चलेगा कि मेरे पास ऑर्डर है? उन्हें क्या पता है कि मुझे क्या सोर्स करना है या क्या शिप करना है? फॉर दैट we will connect source and fee and Shopify. Okay, how do we do that? We're going to go into settings, we're going to go into channels, and we're going to delete this old one. I don't care about this. We're going to click on create add a new channel. We're going to integrate Shopify, and as you can see, it is going to take us to our Shopify store that we just created. So install, let's go ahead and install this. It's going to take a little bit of a second. And our Shopify app, our Shopify store is now connected to source infy. So whatever order we get on Shopify, we'll also get automatically on source infy under the orders tab. All of the orders will start showing up here. They will sync between each other automatically. You don't have to do anything. Now, this is where we can see all of the products right here. Okay, so you can see men's clothing, women's clothing, whatever, footwear. So let's say we want to sell a watch. Okay, first thing you have to do is you have to create the product from source and feed to your Shopify store. So earlier what we were doing, we were just going to products and we just click on add product. That is not the way to add a product to your store if you want to use source and fee as your supplier. Okay, what do you have to do? You have to find the product here on their dashboard. If you don't find it here, you can contact their team and they will help you out. No worries. Like let's say we want to sell this. Okay, I'm going to click it to add to import list. I want to click on it. Let's go ahead and I want to click on add to import list. Now this must be added. I'm going to go on to my import list. And as you can see, this is already here. What I'm going to do is push to store. That's all I want to do, right? Push to store. Okay. And that's it. Now, if I go back to my Shopify store and I refresh this page, you can see that this product in a second will start showing up here. Let's give it 1 second. Okay, it's taking a little bit of time. Let me just check once right here. All right, no data to process, it's saying. Okay, let's push to store once again. Oh, sorry, we didn't select the channel here. That's why. So my store, push to store. Okay, let's go ahead. Now this should go ahead and import this time around. Hopefully it does in 1 second. Just give me 1 second, guys. So sorry, this is sometimes that happens, guys. Sometimes you're giving a webinar to 2000 people and the products don't import. You can't do anything about it. Sometimes it happens. It's fine. We're just gonna wait for it to load up. I don't know why it's not loading up. Maybe it's in drafts. Source and fees being a little bit slow today. No worries. We're going to go ahead and try to push it one more time. Click on my store. Let's change this to 2400 and click on. Okay, check inventory. All right, margin is this. All right, let's make it 1500. Push to store. Okay, check inventory. I think it does not have any inventory. Maybe that's why it's not pushing the store, pushing the product to my store. I'm not sure why this is happening. Let me just go to the import list once again, product list. Let's just check if any of these products have inventory. So this has in stock 300. Let's try pushing this product to the store. Okay, let's go to the import list. And this one is right here, push to store. Once again, let's see if this one works or not. 500. Okay, let's make it 600, 6,000. Doesn't really matter. Cool. Okay, one product pushed successfully. Okay, we finally got a push. Hopefully it has showed up here. It still is not showing up. I'm not sure why this is happening from source and fee side. Maybe it's a Shopify issue. Okay, we're going to move on. I don't want to waste too much time on it. It says one product pushed successfully. We're going to come back to it. But this is how easy it is, by the way, to push our products from source and fee to Shopify. Now, what's going to happen is basically whenever you get an order for this product, let's assume it's that product that has been pushed right now, it will start showing up in your orders tab on source in fee right here. And when you click on process the order, source and fee is going to print, pack, ship your order directly to the customer and collect the COD for you and put it into your bank account. Now, how will it put it into your bank account? Go on to settings. Let's go ahead to our profile. And here you can add all of your bank details in your bank account number, your IFSC code, and it will deposit all of the money in your bank account automatically. All right. So this is how we use source and fee. Now, next one was private suppliers. How do we work with private suppliers? So let's say you found a supplier on IndiaMart. Now, how do we connect IndiaMart to our Shopify store, right? So this IndiaMart in itself does not have any features to connect to Shopify. Okay. Source and fee connects directly to Shopify, but how do we connect IndiaMart? Because let's say we start working with this guy. How do we send our Shopify orders to him? To do that, we need to go to ShipRocket. Okay. So shiprocket.in. This is where you need to create a new account. And once you create an account, you will land right here. Now, to create, now, since we can't connect our IndiaMart to our Shopify, we're going to connect ShipRocket to our Shopify. How do we do that? Within ShipRocket, first of all, we're going to go to settings and we are going to go to our pickup addresses. Let me just find where the pickup address is here. Right here it is. Now, whenever I contact an IndiaMart supplier, I'm going to ask him for his warehouse address because his warehouse is where we need to pick up our products from, right? That is where the delivery guy will go to pick up the order to deliver to the customer. Once I ask for his pickup address, I'm going to go into ShipRocket and I'm going to add a new pickup address. And I'm going to add all of these details here with a complete address, landmark, pin code, city, state, everything. This will be your supplier's address. Okay, remember, we are connecting IndiaMart to Shopify. So you need your supplier's address to be added within ShipRocket. Once this is added, you are going to go to setup and manage. Once again into channels. Click on connect new channel and add your Shopify store just like we did with source and fee. The same thing you're going to do with ShipRocket itself. And that is how you will be able to connect your IndiaMart supplier's warehouse to your Shopify using ShipRocket. So source and fee all in one platform, and IndiaMart and ShipRocket is a combination. Okay. So option number one, source and fee. Option number two, IndiaMart plus ShipRocket, right? And once again, whenever an order comes into your Shopify, all of the orders will start coming up here in ShipRocket itself. Now let's go back and see, did source and fee finally push the product to our Shopify store? If it hasn't, we will move on. Okay, it really has not till now. It's fine. We can move on right now, but it will show up right here. Okay. Now, these are the two ways to actually fulfill your orders. Like I said, source and fee direct connection, IndiaMart connection through ShipRocket, through private suppliers if you want to work. How do you actually get paid? Moving on. अब हमने product भी ship कर दिया है, ठीक है? Product ढूंढ लिया, website बना ली, orders ले आए, product ship कर दिया. How do you actually get the money, right? Now, you receive the payment from the customers at retail price, purchase the product at a lower wholesale price from the supplier and keep the difference as profit. So Let's say you receive the order, your order gets shipped to the customer, order gets delivered to the customer. Customer gives the COD. Let's say if it is COD payment, right? Cash on delivery payment, you will get it within 7 days to your bank account. If it is a prepaid payment, you will get it within 2 days into your bank account. Okay. That's how easy it is. You get paid in a maximum of 7 days after the delivery happens. Now, the best part is that dropshipping allows entrepreneurs to start an online business with minimal investment. Okay. Like I said, no inventory needed, very low investment because you're only spending money to do what? Just your advertising and marketing. Wide product selection, as you saw, Amazon, India Mart, Facebook ads library, Temu. There's thousands, millions of products that you can actually start selling. And this is my favorite part, location flexibility. You can work from anywhere you want. You can make your own timings. You can make your own hours. It's just the best thing that a business can offer to you, right? Now, guys, moving on. Before moving on, I want to know what is your financial goal for 2024. Give me a number. There's 4 months left, guys. There's 4 months left before this year ends. Be realistic and give me a number. What's your financial goal for this year? Okay, 1 crore, 2 crore, 10 lakhs, 1 CR, 25 lakhs. Okay, amazing stuff, guys. Amazing. 1 crore, 20 lakhs, 25 crores, 25 lakhs. Amazing. 10 lakhs. Okay. See, I want you to keep this number in mind, okay? Because all of these numbers that you're writing right now, you might think, यार ये तो मैंने तो कुछ भी नंबर लिख दिया, तुषार कुछ भी मांग रहा है, मैंने कुछ भी बोल दिया. That's not how it works. Until you manifest that number in your head, you will not reach it. So I want you to keep that number in your mind, make it your desktop wallpaper, put it on your TV, put it on your wall, write it on your whiteboard, whatever you have to do. Because if you want to reach that, it is very, very possible. Okay. Now, some people ask me, is dropshipping dead? What is the future potential of this business model? First of all, again, I'm asking you this question again. If you've purchased something online, like from an ad, just like this workshop, it is very, very obvious that dropshipping works. हमने देखा है फेसबुक एड्स लाइब्रेरी पे लाखों लोग अपने एड्स ऐसी थोड़ी चला रहे हैं यार. लाइक ऑल ऑफ दीज पीपल रनिंग ऑल ऑफ दीज एड्स, आर दीज पीपल स्टूपिड? You think these guys just like spending money? So of course drop shipping works because there are so many people already running the ads. We can see this, what, 19,000 results that we had gotten, 5,000 results, 19,000 results. These advertisers are not crazy. They don't like spending their money. They don't like losing money. They want to make money. So drop shipping works. It's part of e-commerce, right? ड्रॉपशिपिंग इज जस्ट अ फुलफिलमेंट. या ड्रॉपशिपिंग एक फुलफिलमेंट मेथड का नाम है. ड्रॉपशिपिंग कोई अलग बिजनेस थोड़ी है. तुम कर तो ई कॉमर्स ही रहे हो एट द एंड ऑफ द डे, राइट? It's just a part of e-commerce because dropshipping is actually still booming. Yeah, it has a few bright future ahead. And why in Indian market specifically? Why am I so hell bent on showing you Indian dropshipping? I'm not showing you US, UK, New Zealand, Australia, whatever. Because Indian market is booming like crazy right now. Shark Tank जैसे shows आ गए हैं ना तब से. Like you can see there are so many startups getting crores and lakhs in fundings because the Indian market is now changing. People are buying from smaller brands, right? This is our market right now. 10 lakh crores in 2024 and 25 lakh crores in 2030. तो इस और इसके बीच में, if you start working and get a small piece of this, I don't want 10%, 5%, I want 0.00001% of this. I don't care. I just want that much. I really don't care about anything else. And that's what you should be aiming for, right? But there are some harsh realities, obviously. It's not 10x ROAS, 20x ROAS. कभी कभी 2.19x ROAS भी आता है जहां पे you lose your money, right? That's because if I'm telling you the pros, I'll also tell you the cons. That's my job as somebody who's showing you the reality of this business, okay? Because you burn your money because if you don't have the knowledge or a good strategy, you will end up burning your money, right? If you have a bad offer, right? Poorly researched product, तुम कुछ भी बेचना start कर रहे हो without thinking about it, you will lose money. Simple as that. Because and less than 5% of Indians actually know about these strategies. That's also a big part of it, right? And less than 1% of Indians have these skills. So if 2,000 of you are here today, you're that 0.00001%. 140 crore log hai, 140 crore people in our country, right? And less than 1% of Indians have these skills. If 5,000 advertisers are running ads on Facebook ads library right now, and we have a population of 140 crores, you can see the percentage. You can see what level of percentage that is. It's minute, right? And less than 1%. Now let's look at a case study. This is the part that I was telling you about. One of my students who actually falls in that 1%. Okay. Here is sales in just 1 month. So from 15th June to 15th July, he generated 55,64,022 rupees over 4,637 orders. Okay. This is from a Shopify dashboard. He spent 10 lakh rupees on Facebook ads to make 55 lakhs in sales, right? So it says 55 lakhs here, 56 lakhs was the actual revenue, right? This is the number, 10 lakh rupees he spent on Facebook ads. Now I'm going to come to the 10 lakh number as well. Okay. Let's calculate the profit for this. Okay. Pay attention, guys. We're going to do some maths here because I'm going to give you a realistic image of this business because मेरे से लोग बहुत पूछते हैं भाई इसमें पैसा कितना मैं पैसा कमा सकता हूं. I'm answering this for you. So pay attention. So this is the calculation. This guy spent 10 lakh rupees on ads. Again, this part is the GST. Okay. Forget about just GST part. Let's just focus on this part. Spent 10 lakh rupees on advertising, got 4,637 orders. Total revenue was 47,15,273. Right? If you're wondering के यहाँ पे तो 55 lakhs था, यहाँ पे 47 क्यों है? Because 8 lakh rupees was the GST component. Like I said, removing GST. Spent 10 lakh rupees, 4,600 orders, 47 lakh rupees in revenue. Total delivery rate, ROAS is basically just revenue divided by the ad spend. So 5.56x he made of his investment. Okay. What's the delivery percentage? He delivered 73% of the orders. Okay. 27% of his orders did not get delivered. Okay. In India, because it is a cash on delivery market, a lot of the orders just simply don't get delivered because लोगों के घर पे आता है and people just refuse the delivery. So you don't deliver 100% of your orders. So he delivered 73% of the orders. That means his actual revenue becomes 73% of his total revenue, which became 34,42,149. Out of which his cost of goods and shipping cost was 17,54,446 rupees. Right now, this was his profit before GST. So his actual revenue minus his cost of goods minus his ad spend comes out to 6,86,442 rupees. Now, obviously, thoda GST bhi bana, so you have to pay the government also. Taxes are a part of the business, right? For him, not for you when you're starting out. Remember, you don't need a GST, but for him, since he was doing very high numbers, he had to pay GST. Okay, so he paid GST. The GST he had to pay. After paying GST, his net profit came out to be 5,62,883 rupees, which is a 16.35% net profit. So he made 55 lakhs in sales and he made 16.35% profit out of that. So 5.6 lakhs rupees profit, net profit, which is going into his pocket. Okay. Now, what was the actual product? Do you guys have any guesses? I'm going to reveal the product to everyone, right? I'm going to reveal the product to everyone. But do you guys know what was he selling? Any product category? Okay. Car accessories, tabletop, kitchen, automotive, car, healthcare, home decor, kitchen. Home decor is a big, okay. Everyone's guessing home decor, toys, kitchen, watches. Okay, guys, are you ready for this? I'm going to show you what the product was. Ta-da! It was a car umbrella. Okay, this was an umbrella that you can put inside the windshield of your car to reflect the sun rays so your car doesn't get heated up in the summers, right? Now, talking about the product, it solved an actual problem, right? Prevents your car from heating up in the summers. Had a good perceived value. It's a huge product, saving your car. It had a 600 rupee margin. He had a 70% delivery rate, which attracts a mature audience. You know, who will order this product? People who own cars. And who are the people who own cars? Older people, right? Not very young people. They won't be ordering all of this. People who own the cars will order this. So it is a mature audience who has the money and who will also accept the deliveries. So 70% delivery rate with a mature audience. Average order value, each unit he sold for 1,200 rupees. Okay. And the best part was that he could sell this in bundles, right? Packs of 2 and 3. Because हर घर में सिर्फ एक गाड़ी थोड़ी होती है. A lot of houses, most of the houses and families these days have 2 or more cars. So he could sell a bundle of 2 and 3 at the same time. Right? So this was an amazing product that he ran for just 1 month, 55 lakhs. That was just his 1 month revenue. Overall revenue was much higher than that. Net profit of over 5.6 lakhs sitting at home. And that was the power of Indian e-commerce. Now you must be thinking, yeah, he spent 10 lakhs on ads. I don't have that much to invest. I'm sure you guys have this going through your mind right now. The reality is he started this product with just 40,000 rupees. Whenever he made profit, he reinvested that into his advertising. 40,000 का 1 लाख हुआ, 1 लाख का 2 लाख हुआ, 2 का 4, 4 to 8 and 8 to 10. That's how he reached 10 lakh rupees, right? This was not his first product. He always reinvested his profits. So he did not have 10 lakhs to start with. He only had 40K, but he turned that into 10 lakhs and actually into 55 lakhs in revenue. And then after that also netted 5.6 lakhs into his pocket, right? So you can see how e-commerce progresses. You don't need a lot of money to start with. You can make a lot of money by doing it perfectly and learning about the knowledge, right? So